All right.
Thinking of going, but now it's over the method. Going to
Fisherman's Wharf?
Fisherman's Wharf. Yeah.
Okay, we can take the next one.
For me, it doesn't matter. As long as we're moving
Yeah, that's
and
the
the
thing.
heart is beating.
We take Michigan.
You know the streets better than I do.
Oh, yeah.
Because I usually go by the sea, so I stick to that side.
It's going to be nice along Dallas Road today.
Yeah, for sure.
What's the surface like? Is it gravel?
No, it's all paved.
It's like cycle path.
You never ran there, or?
I have, but a long time ago. As I say, this is like being a tourist in my own town.
Yeah. Well, that's like me coming out to Mount Douglas.
Yeah. You feel like you need to bring your passport.
Yeah. I didn't run yesterday. I just did some stationary bike
Yeah, hang on. Hello.
because in the morning I got up late and then I had to work. Then in the evening we had a council meeting at the condo. So, plus,
Anything earth-shattering at the meeting?
no, nothing. Taking care of business, getting ready for the AGM in January.
What happens with things like, do you have a front yard or,
A front yard? Yeah, front and a backyard.
so you have contractors?
Oh yeah, of course.
Shall we go down Menzies?
Yeah, that's fine.
Or we could go,
Oh no, well, this Fisherman's Wharf, don't worry about it. We can go
down Menzies, all the way to Dallas.
I thought you were going to close.
Well, I was just checking where Thrifty's is. It's just behind there, isn't it?
Yeah.
So on the way back, if we come back on Menzies, we can go in. I can get my groceries and then go down to have lunch with Ken and Rob.
Oh, Rob is coming too?
Rob Wiley.
Oh, Rob Wiley, not Rob Grant.
Oh no, Rob Grant and I see each other maybe once a year. And by accident.
Yeah, I did a couple of places and he was there and I didn't even know.
Well, I believe
I don't have him on Facebook, I don't have any.
Yeah, but I think the reason
contact with
why
him.
is that he's gone up an age group.
Yeah.
So now he's the baby in his group. He's like you. He's still interested in PRs and medals. I have to get that out of your head.
No,
The
not
competitive spirit.
yet. Not yet.
You must forget it.
I lost too many years, so
You've always been an athlete.
well, I stopped running at 19, right? So,
You think like an athlete.
and then started back again in 2010.
I could see your face in your picture this morning when I saw that picture of you as a kid.
So I actually found some runners that I used to run with back in the 60s.
In Malta or here?
In Malta, not
We
here.
have to be a little careful with these pedestrians. Hello.
Hi.
I'm so used to running by myself that I zip in and out.
Yeah, no, it's difficult when you have to run with somebody.
Yeah, subconsciously I don't realize that, there's two of us blocking the way.
Yep. Well, it's like when I run with Graham. Hi.
Hey.
When I run with Graham, a lot of people expect us to split up,
Yeah.
but we can't. He has to hold on.
Yeah.
I'm expecting you to keep me moving today,
Oh, okay.
because I don't want to make you feel like, oh, I don't want to run with him.
Oh, no.
He's too slow.
Today is an easy run, so hey.
Yeah, I think it's important to mix up your paces
Yeah.
when you're training. Closer to a race, you have to
Okay.
get a little more serious about your pace. But when you're training, I don't think it's very important.
That's something I never knew until I started getting injured all over the place.
Yeah.
It was hard all the time.
The older we
Like
get,
Prefontaine,
yeah, the older we get, the harder it is to heal up
to
quick.
recover, yeah.
I think I would say that most people train a little faster than they need to. Hang on. Hello.
Yeah, so we're crossed now.
And then we're free from cars.
Yeah.
Finally.
Beautiful. Usually I go out to Ogden Point. Well, on the way back, actually.
Yeah, we could do that.
I did some speed work last time on the ice on Ogden Point.
I saw that. It looked pretty slushy. But it was probably frozen, eh?
Yeah, some of it was frozen. Other parts it was all slush, so I did my speed when it was clear, Well, it was,
This is perfect.
oh, beautiful. Now I wish I got my camera, see?
Yeah, but we're against the light here.
My album 20,
2016.
this year it's already
Full.
so packed with photos.
Hello.
And I do a two-year book, at least, if not 2 years. So that I don't have too many books, you know what I mean? I squeeze in 2 or 3 years in one book.
But you're talking about physical albums or
Yeah, physical
digital?
album.
Digital.
Like now it's online,
Yeah.
but then I
You print them.
print it, right?
Wow. You're a hardcore photographer.
Yeah. Well, I love to keep records now. Before, that's why I'm posting all those old photos. I forget the names.
Yeah.
I don't even know what distances I used to run, except on the track.
You must
I
have done
don't
a
even
lot.
know what time I used to run it.
Yeah.
Nobody has records, The club closed down, and obviously who the hell is going to keep somebody else's record,
Nobody's interested.
And the photos I have, none of them have any stats on the back, how you,
Yeah.
I have some old photographs, not a lot, that a photographer used to come and take.
What's all this stuff here?
Oh, down there, they're showing up the pathway.
Oh, they're fixing up the seawall?
The seawall, yeah. So they stole it here. See down there?
I thought maybe they were bringing rocks up from the beach. That wouldn't make sense.
I think they're taking them down in this instance. Morning. Yeah.
So you're training. How's it going?
Oh, very good. I did that track session on Wednesday. That went well. Cold, but
Yeah, it's a shame we can't.
Right now I'm not really sort of following the program exactly. I mix things around because the program I follow, the long run is not well, it's on Sunday, but Sunday is the first day of the week.
For you,
But I switched that around
for Monday.
to first day of the week is Tuesday.
Oh.
And the long run that I'm supposed to do the Sunday before, I do it the Sunday after if you follow me.
Yeah. And how long is the longest run?
Well, this Sunday I have 22.
Kilometers.
Yeah.
So half marathon.
Yeah. Last Sunday it was 20. But I might be overdoing it because I'm following a program for level 2 marathoners.
Is it a Maltese?
Huh?
Is it a Maltese program or?
No, Brad Hudson, the US collegiate coach.
Wow.
I've been following him for the last 2 years now.
But isn't a lot of his training age dependent?
Well, it is, but like he has a master program, right?
Yeah.
But it
So
only
he
goes for
modifies.
3 runs a week.
He modifies it for older runners.
Yeah, so I didn't follow that. And level 1 was still not enough. So I followed level 2 and see if I'll survive it.
But I think you'll probably find that if you have to do a 3.5 hour marathon, which is probably your target.
Well, 3:45 maybe.
Okay. Don't you find sometimes the training is intimidating? You think, oh, I don't want to do this.
Yeah.
It's too hard.
No, right now I'm okay. But once I build up more, we'll see what happens with my body, you know.
Yeah. Well, hopefully you'll stay healthy.
Yeah.
Whoop.
Well, I've been a lot smarter now, you know. Like if I need an extra day off,
You take it.
I take it. Or I'll do another easy run instead of another hard run, you know.
My app just told me that I've run 2 kilometers. So you're probably up to 3 now.
3:40, yeah. That's only because from the house.
You can actually feel the heat from the sun.
From the sun, yeah.
That's good. There's a plaque just along here. A plaque commemorating a woman
Oh, yes.
who swam.
Marilyn Bell.
Is it Marilyn
I think it's
or
Marilyn.
Madeline?
Oh, Marilyn, I think. Not sure.
Melanin. And that's a Shinto. No, a Japanese.
Yeah, I think it's around here.
Shrine. Does Dorothy ever come out and run along here?
With me?
No.
With me. Well, yeah, she comes in.
Yeah.
Actually, that's how she comes down cook to Dallas.
Then she turns up by
Opal
the...
Point. Yeah. Then she turns back up. Maybe Linden or... Yeah. But she's not consistent.
I think I've taken enough pictures today.
Yeah.
I might take one on the way back.
Yeah. Now would be a better time for the sun because it's coming in our faces.
When we're coming back, it's better. I think.
No, but then our faces will be dark.
But I'm not going to take pictures of our faces.
Oh, okay. It depends what you want pictures of.
Exactly. There she is.
Yeah. Evident, see?
Yeah.
I'm not completely senile, Kalle.
No, I know. You are older than me, old man.
I like to refer to us as dinosaurs. It always gets a laugh on Facebook.
Yeah.
When I met up with Rob Grant, Ken, John, and that lady, I saw her name yesterday, I forget again. Kathleen, I think, Woodwell or something like that.
Kathleen. Kathleen. That, she was at the Stuart Mountain.
Anyway, combined age, we were 349 years.
And that was just 4 of you. Yeah. We have age on our side.
Yeah,
Experience.
behind us, no, dragging us down.
I very seldom think backwards. I always try and look forward to
Yeah,
what I'm going to be doing
oh, I know.
in 5 years.
I'm the same, but I make fun of it. It's the only way to try and keep young.
There's a guy running in shorts.
Yeah, unbelievable.
For us Mediterranean types.
Yeah. Well, my hands squeeze. I got 2 pairs of glass.
Hello. Even the dogs have got sweaters.
Yeah.
Now, one of the reasons I slowed up a lot in my speed was because ultramarathons can be won at 7-minute kilometers.
Oh yeah, yeah.
You could be the first man home.
Yeah. When
Because-
you're going that distance. Yeah.
Yeah, and you're also doing a lot of technical.
Yeah.
It's not 100% running.
Yeah. Yeah. I was watching a documentary yesterday while I do the bike station urban. Marathon Disabled.
Oh yeah, the one in Morocco.
Yeah.
A friend of mine did that.
A British athlete that was a Olympic rower.
Yeah.
When he retired from rowing,
He started
he
doing
went into
ultramarathon.
triathlons and then ultramarathon, and then he tried to do that one, the marathon disabled. But he was so heavy. He was like 6'2" or 3", and
250.
he had to lose weight.
Yeah.
And then they put him on a diet like of just powder food because on that place you have to carry your own food,
Yep.
so you cannot really carry
You can't,
solid foods, you know.
you can't carry cans of chili.
No. But he almost broke down because his body needed real food, not the powder, you know.
You and I could probably live on peanut butter sandwich
Yeah.
and a glass of milk. But he needed more.
Yeah, for sure.
Did you hear about is it Nike? They're
Yeah.
trying to break the
Yeah,
2-hour barrier.
yeah, they got 3 athletes
I saw that.
attempting it,
It's fascinating.
but a lot of people are saying it's just a
It's
publicity.
just hype
Yeah, it's like,
they're trying to build up.
but, you know, at least they're pushing the envelope.
But they did mention one of the runners. He was the one with the least potential, but the one that they were thinking might do well because he was incredibly efficient.
Well, I think it's the same one, but one of them has never done a marathon anyway. He's won 3 half marathons, set records in them, but he's never run a marathon yet.
Well, I still haven't started sweating yet.
No, I'm okay too. Yeah.
This is what I call the no sweat running.
Yeah. Except this yellow jacket I have here, it doesn't breathe at all, eh? So,
What do we do next? Do we cut across? Or do we do the
no,
cut across? On the path.
we can go on the grass if you like.
Well, then you got more of the wall.
Yeah,
I remember there's a wall there.
yeah.
And for short people, coming back, you have to decide where you can hop the wall.
Yeah, I know where, I got a spot where I go down.
I tripped once coming back. I didn't quite choose the right spot.
Yeah.
And I caught the edge.
Oh yeah.
Managed to scrape my leg.
That happens at Titus. You know, coming back you are all tired.
You misjudged something.
Your knees are not lifting up.
Yeah.
And that's when you trip.
Yep. That's $1 million view.
Yeah, of course.
Sable Island. Yeah, this looks like a good spot.
Yeah, this is where I go down and come.
It's quite a big jump though. Coming up is harder.
Yeah, of course.
I used to get all the way to, where was it now, the golf course,
Oh yeah.
and then turn around. That was 10k
Yeah.
from Ogden Point.
Yeah, that's my long run sometimes. I go down to Oak Bay,
To the marina.
come up Oak Bay Avenue, down Falls.
But then you got to do that hill twice.
Yeah, well, that's what I do. I do Barclay Terrace Hill. Do you know the one?
No.
No, King Edward.
King Edward, I know.
Yeah, instead of going all the way up on King Edward, you turn left into Barclay Terrace. There is a tough hill there. And then I come down, continue on. When I come to Beach Avenue, I turn left. Then I go up Denison. I think Denison. Yeah, Denison, which takes you up to Gonzales Hill. So that's another tough hill.
I used to run the hill on Thursday with the Y.
Yeah,
I think it was Thursday.
yeah. I think they still do that on Thursday.
7 hills.
Yeah, the Seven Sisters.
7 sisters. But I really have dropped out of the loop. I'm not a sociable runner anymore.
You are.
Not really. Well, I think because so many people have so many virtual friends, it's worth maintaining an actual friendship with people who are in your area,
Yes.
at least. Is Ken on Facebook?
What's that?
Is Ken on Facebook?
No, I've been trying. I've been bugging him. Oh, I just emailed you, Joseph. I said, yeah. I said, but Facebook is so much faster.
I know, but
You can see.
he is like me. He probably would rather send somebody an email than talk to them on the phone.
Yeah. Well, yeah, on the phone I'm not very good, but Facebook, yes.
I hate the phone
And then
with
I
a
mean,
passion.
he's asking all the time, oh, how was the race? So I said, okay, it's on Facebook. Just to bug him, right?
Well, I try and send him links, and then I think, oh, I have to cut and paste
Yeah.
and send it on an email.
Yeah, it's a pain.
Yeah, but it's
And then you try to
a first world problem.
you try to email photos, and you're out of space, and attachments.
I think you could probably get away with 2 megabytes on an email
Yeah,
nowadays.
but my files are big, on my camera.
Yeah.
So
Well, that's another thing about compressing files. You know, most people wouldn't notice if you compress the file.
No, not on the internet. No.
So many people are taking better quality photos, videos than they need to.
Yeah.
Really.
Yeah.
And then they wonder why their internet server's telling them they're using too much.
Yeah. Well, like the last place, Stuart Mountain, where I was taking pictures for them,
Yeah.
it took me 2 days
To upload?
2 days to upload to their website.
Yeah.
Probably 8 on my internet
Your allowance
storage
for the month.
allowance, yeah. So if you want, we go right up to there and then back.
Well, that would be 10 for you. But it would be 9 for me.
Oh, okay.
Or
Yeah,
eight
no,
and a
no.
half.
I don't have to do an exact check. If it's more, no problem.
Well, that's what I was saying. Even though I'm running faster than usual, it still take me an hour
Yeah.
to do 10K. This is the fastest I've run
Oh, yeah?
since I saw you last week.
Well,
If you wanted to turn at the 5, you can meet us at the bay.
oh, run along.
Then I could slow down.
No, you can slow down anytime.
I'm okay, I'm just kidding. That's the one thing about ultramarathon. You can hold a pace almost indefinitely if you choose the right pace.
Yeah.
But if you're too fast, you won't do it.
Well, yeah, last Sunday, even on my 20K, oh,
Did you fade?
I faded here and there.
Well, that's what you want to look out
But
for.
like I said, I did all those hills in the middle of the run, eh? So that took a lot. Yeah. I go down to, I don't know if you know where the Chinese cemetery is.
Yep.
Yeah, I go down there, then turn around, go up,
That's
get
just
Wall,
before King Edward, that's right.
and instead of going all the way up King Edward, like I said, I turn left on Balfour Terrace, which is a tough hill.
You cut over the top of the hill.
Yeah, just before you press King Edward, you turn left. And actually I did it twice. And then went on to that other hill, then it's into Gonzales Hill. So that took a lot out of me.
So you must be on 5 now, eh?
6.
6?
No,
Ooh,
5. Yeah, 6.
6.
But that's including the 1K from home, eh?
That's what I was thinking. So I'll be on 5 then. Hello. 2 runners coming through. Thank you. Sometimes I say 2 joggers,
Yeah.
but I didn't want to upset you. I used to be offended.
Coming to...
I used to be offended if somebody said that they saw me jogging. Now I
turn or you
will
go?
go.
Yeah, I just follow you.
Follow the road. This is the marathon course.
Yeah, that's right.
It's about 1.5 miles from the finish. And this is where I blew up.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. My very first marathon by 3:09.
Oh, yeah? Wow. That's fast. Holy shit.
Yeah, but I wanted to go sub 3.
Oh,
So when I made this corner at 3:02 or 3:01 or something, no, it was 2:58. I knew I wasn't going to make 3.
right.
And then I blew up. I just couldn't make that last kilometer work.
Yeah, and you hit a certain
I ended up hitting the wall
yeah.
really hard. First and last time. Yep, I've done 5. You have to factor in that we're going to finish at Thrifty's.
Yeah.
I think a lot of people cut their long runs short and they think, oh well, I'll be okay on the day.
Yeah.
But I blew up at exactly the spot of my longest run
Oh, yeah.
up to date. My body was used to doing, 35k, let's say.
Oh, okay.
Anything more than that was unfamiliar. And the body does not like unfamiliar.
Yeah. Well, that's why they say you have to run the distance
To do the
and
distance.
the pace on your training.
Yeah, but some people just do the pace,
Yeah.
but they don't concentrate enough on the endurance, maintaining the pace.
That's right, yeah. I think that's what I was lacking this year.
Have you run a marathon yet?
No,
This will be your first.
this one. No,
I didn't like the marathon.
no?
No. Too many people,
Oh, I see. Yeah.
too much like a zoo.
When I did my first half in Toronto, the Scotia Bank,
You were saying it was 20,000.
22,000. The first 2 kilometers you couldn't move.
I just don't like being such an insignificant member of such an enormous crowd.
But it was at the same time exhilarating to see all those people
Yeah.
pumped up, The problem is you get the slow pokes, I call them, that are hogging the
The road.
road. I mean, there was enough space, but you want to hang on to your left to do the turns, and they're hogging those turns. You have to go around them all the time.
I was trying to find a pair of dry shoes to wear today. I had 2 pairs of trail shoes that were both wet.
Oh, yeah, but I wouldn't wear trail on here.
Well, I thought if it's icy or snowy, trail shoes might be good, but this is dry pavement.
Yeah.
The English call this the pavement and that the road. The Americans call that the pavement and this the sidewalk. But you probably, growing up in Malta, you probably picked up a lot of British things.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Like you probably know what Marmite is.
What's it?
Marmite.
Oh, marmalade, yeah, of course.
No, Marmite.
Oh, marmalade.
It's that brown stuff that's made out of yeast extract.
Oh, okay,
You
yes.
spread it on your toast.
Yeah.
So you've done 7.
HP sauce.
HP sauce. Worcester sauce. We could go to the Chinese cemetery
Yeah, that's right.
and then go back.
Yeah.
Maybe 1 more kilometer this way.
I can show you my hill if you like.
No, thank you. I pass on hills. I'm just glad we haven't seen any hills today.
Yeah, no, not here.
But the run that I was planning for us for today involved a steep stair climb
Oh, okay.
with a track along the side for bicycles.
Oh, okay.
I was going to let
I
you.
would have come up by bus, but
I know. Once the car driver, you're spoiled.
yeah. Well, I also, I have a problem not telling my wife everything I'm doing. So then I said, Friday, I'm running with Carlos.
Well,
He
maybe.
goes, where? I said, well,
Go on ahead.
over by the lockside or whatever. And she said, no, you're not. I need to come on Friday.
Anyway.
So then that was spin.
No, but as I was saying, for me, coming here is like like being a tourist.
A day in town. In the big city. Yesterday they had a snowstorm in Toronto. My niece was out in Ajax and they live in Brampton
Wow.
and it took them 7 hours to get there.
My goodness.
7 hours. Crazy. I surely don't miss those days.
Well, I have a friend who lives in Ontario, in Toronto, and he had a bad fall. I don't know if he was mugged, but he woke up basically in hospital with a banged up head and everything else. They've told him not to run, give him a little more time for his head to heal. But he was saying that it's cold there now, and it stays cold for months on end. Here, it might be cold. This is unusual.
Yeah, we'll get a week maybe.
More like 10 days of cold. It's unheard of.
See where the workers are? Then you turn left instead of keep going up.
I would have been walking before that yellow post.
Yeah. No.
No, I don't want to slow you down, Joe.
No. I'm not for speed today.
I know, but because our paces are so
So
different.
this is where I broke down in 2014. I had done the Pioneer 8K on Sunday
And this is where your injury
in
happened.
32 minutes.
Yeah.
And then I came here on Tuesday and I did 10 head repeats, going all the way up. Well, I'm telling you, the Barclay Ferris Hill. And I tell you, by the 8th one, I was like done.
You were dead. You were dead meat.
I was that week. I literally broke in pieces. And then I panicked. I started going to the doctor, doing blood tests. I had no energy. I couldn't move. I said, something is wrong with me.
Maybe Lyme disease.
Yeah, and they did all the tests and they said, no, nothing is...
Your heart was on
You're
strike.
fine. I was just overworked, that's all.
Yeah, but that's the thing, Joe. You've trained your body to put up with discomfort. And eventually the body says, no more.
Yeah.
Finito. Stop.
That's right, yeah.
Sometimes I used to get phantom pains the day before a marathon or ultra marathon. My knee would hurt.
Oh, yeah.
And I would think, oh no, I can't race. And then
Probably more mental than...
it was. When I got to the race, I'd forgotten all about it.
Yeah. The adrenaline takes over.
Yep.
I'm like that when I'm doing a race. I have to go to the washroom about 5 times.
Yeah.
Number 2. And when I do a track session like Wednesday, sorry, I'm the same. I get a bag of nerves because I'm thinking I have to hit that pace.
Well, that's what I was saying about being intimidated.
Yeah.
If your workouts are too hard, a lot of people, they say they'll follow the training plan until it gets hard.
Yeah.
And then they say, oh, well, it's snowing, I won't go.
Yeah.
It's too cold. You know, that sort of thing.
Yeah. Look at these 2 houses being.
But if they chose a slightly more modest training plan,
Yeah.
they could have stuck to it.
Yeah.
Not saying it would have worked for them. It might not have worked even if they'd stuck to a more modest plan.
Right.
But I think we're always taught to try and achieve the best.
Yeah. Society is
The mentality is
mentality.
to overachieve. You can for a while, but you can't do it indefinitely.
No. You have to adapt and look for new challenges.
Well, take
That's why I thought
on new challenges or make broader plans,
Yeah.
not micromanage.
Yeah.
Try and mega manage.
Yeah, yeah.
As a lifetime goal, what do I want to get from my running? I want to be injury free.
I enjoyed this trail running now that I started.
Yeah.
A new challenge and
And you also, it's a good chance to,
put some fun back into it.
yeah, and meet some new people.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, I just heard that our average pace is 5:58,
Oh,
which is way.
how can you hear that?
I'm not deaf in one ear. That's why. I have very small ears,
Oh,
but they're very good.
yeah. No, my hearing is terrible.
What brought you to Canada? Did you come by yourself?
By myself, I was single. I was living in England.
Oh, you were?
Yeah, when I immigrated to England first, I was recruited by the Mars factory. You know, the chocolate Mars?
Interesting.
Because in those days, they used to come to Malta to recruit workers.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. So, they subsidize your flight. You got a job. And you got accommodation free for the first month. They find you a room. And then you pay after that, you know.
But what sort of job was it?
Oh,
Management or
no.
production line?
Production. I had just come out of school.
I thought maybe you were the CEO.
Oh, yeah, right. I spent 4 years wasting my time
Making massage.
studying electrical installation in Malta. In the meantime,
So you wasted your training.
I hated electricity with a passion. Still do to this day. And then I came out of school, worked for 6 months in a printing press.
Yeah.
That
Two
was-
runners coming through.
Yeah.
Hi.
And that's, you know, they recruited me and I went to England.
And whereabouts? London?
Not Slough, Buckinghamshire. Just south of London.
I know Slough.
Yeah. It was like
An industrial estate.
Yeah, not all, man. Boring as hell.
Yeah, man. I can imagine.
And I stopped running, you know, that was my biggest mistake.
That was one of the reasons why I liked the idea of emigrating to Canada. I was bored with that middle class mentality of the British.
Yeah.
Going down the pub is okay,
Yeah.
but working
Yeah.
just so you can go down the pub.
Yes,
It's
yeah.
not much of a life.
Yeah. In the last 6 months I was in England, we were getting like drunk before work, and then we go for the night shift, and we're all bloody slobbers. It was getting to be a terrible life.
Yep, and you could see it getting worse,
Yeah.
not better.
And I used to sleep. I used to finish, let's say, the morning shift around 3 in the afternoon, and used to sleep till 3
Wow.
the next day until I'm due to start the afternoon shift, and then I repeated that on the night shift. Used to sleep from one shift to the other.
Yep. So you didn't have a life.
No, and there was a time when I used to put crackers by my bedside with honey,
Yeah.
and I used to get up, used to spread the honey on the crackers, eat them, and then go back to sleep.
And that was your snack.
And that was my life.
I guess when you're in the Mars bar factory, you get tired of eating Mars bars.
Oh, yeah. Although I used to eat them by the dozen,
Yeah.
nowadays I won't touch them. And my brother was in Canada, Brandon, Manitoba. And he used to say, oh, why don't you?
Who, your brother?
Yeah.
Aha.
Why don't you come over? Oh, it's beautiful.
So he convinced you.
So he convinced me and he sponsored me.
Yeah, I had to get sponsored. My fiancée sponsored me.
Oh, yeah?
My wife. Yep. They wouldn't let me emigrate
Oh, what?
unless I had a sponsor. And then, when I did emigrate, they told me that I had to be married within 6 months,
Oh, boy.
or they would send me home.
Yeah.
And sure enough, 6 months, I was working in my restaurant. 2 RCMP officers came in, plain clothes,
Oh, yeah.
asked to see my wedding certificate.
Oh, you're kidding me. Where was this?
Montreal.
Oh, in Montreal.
I had to close up shop, go back with them to the apartment we were living in, and show them the
Oh, my.
wedding certificate. Yeah,
That
that was
must have
back
been-
in Trudeau's time,
You don't.
the first Trudeau.
Yeah.
Well, it's downhill now all the way home.
Yeah.
It makes a difference, even just a slight downhill.
If you want to stop by the Lost Bay Cemetery and reserve the plot, eh?
And we can die.
Eh?
We can die and be buried in one morning.
In one morning. We did our run.
And then we died and we got buried. And we went to heaven. We both ran the last race to the pearly gates.
Yeah. You get to party with Steve Fontaine. What else do you want?
And Al Howie.
And I'll have it. Yeah.
Do you ever do double workouts, like 2 runs, 1 in the morning, 1 at night?
No, I haven't done that. Well, I did once and I did it for a week but you know, I've been playing with the idea to start it again.
It's a good way of bulking up your mileage.
Yeah. I want to retire first before I do that.
Well, I was given that choice at 60. I decided to stop working altogether and just practice balancing my training and my life with a long-term goal. That was all I was interested in, the long-term goal. Anything in between was just chaff.
Getting in the way.
Well, it was just insignificant in the big picture. Like running here with you is more important than me PRing at the Pioneer. But I probably could but I wouldn't win because we're in the same age group.
Yeah.
And I was thinking of 46, and you're thinking of 32. So that's how much difference. Our speed. I think we should go around this guy.
Yeah.
There's no cars today.
Oh, speaking of that.
Murphy's Law. This is the corner I blew up on.
Oh, yeah.
You'll always remember that.
Yeah, for sure.
When you come down here again, you'll say, this is the corner that Carlos blew up on. A mile and a half from finishing.
A bit longer than that, no?
Maybe 2 miles. Well, I knew at this stage that I needed to do 2 kilometers, basically. And I was 1 minute from 3 hours. So 3:09 wasn't too bad, considering I walked about 500 meters near the end. And I sprinted in the last bit just because there were so many people watching.
Yes. Shame on Carlos. He's walking.
Well, that was before I even thought about running ultra distance.
Yeah, I figured once you do your first marathon, then you set your sights on longer distances.
Well, when I realized how much it hurt to run hard for 3 hours, I decided I'd rather run easy for 7.
And longer,
Yeah. The average 50k race will take the average runner about 7 or 8 hours. That is what a lot of runners run in a whole week.
Yes.
You have to do that in one morning.
Yeah, that's right.
So that heart of yours has to work for 7 hours.
Yeah.
Hello.
Oh, good morning.
Good pace.
So sometimes I do that little hills, just a notch.
Oh, you go that side?
Yeah, and I do it about 8 times. That's on the recovery run I do that.
Yeah, I've never really done repeats of anything.
Yeah. That's the program I follow calls for that. It sort of gets your body pumping a bit, you know.
Yep, well, I won't say any more because you know my philosophy. And what you're saying is kind of opposite to my philosophy. But, you know, we'll just have to agree to differ in philosophies. I'll never convince you to be non-competitive, and you'll never convince me to be...
Anyway.
You won't be able to convince me, really, to be competitive. But that's just me. Anyway, I'm just going to say goodbye to my thousands of fans and then switch off my recorder.
Oh,
So goodbye, thousands of fans.
okay. Yeah.
And this will be a bonus show for you to listen to.
We'll see you at the Pioneer 8K.
Actually, I'll be talking to them on Sunday.
Okay.
Yep. But we'll see them at the Pioneer as well.
Yeah.
All right, bye-bye.